Welcome to EKC's Science Lab for today's episode of Lab Crocs and Cats. As you know, last week we celebrated Science Week here at EKC. Miss Cassie's Crazy Crocs and Miss Court in room 18 and Miss Courtney's Cool Cats in room 17 have been competing in epic science challenges to find out who really is the best group of scientists. Tune in to today's episode of Lab Crocs and Cats to find out who the real champions are.
Did you know that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are the most oldest surviving scientists in the world?
I sure did, Josh. Ancient Indigenous science has helped our First Nation people to survive alongside native Australian plants and animals for over 60,000 years.
Wow, that's a very long time. We are actually starting to use ancient Indigenous science and understanding of the country around Australia to help us improve our farming and mining practices in the present day.
That's right, Josh. Indigenous science helped Aboriginals to live harmoniously with the land for thousands of years. That's why it is so important we acknowledge their contributions throughout history and their connection to this country.
We would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land and the land on we meet today. The Mirrong Gadjurong people, we pay respect to the elders past, present and emerging, and extend the respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. We acknowledge the respect, their continuing culture and the contribution they might make to education of our children.
We thank the Mirrong Gadjurong people for caring for the land that this school lies over thousands of years. We thank them for looking after the plants, animals, and water holes that make this place unique, and for sharing their beautiful country with us today. We do this in the spirit of reconciliation as we move towards a place of justice and partnership as we walk gently on this land.
Scientists, please stand quietly, unlike some of our upcoming challenges for the national anthem.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free. the science of sound and what lovely sounds they were. Si, did you know that sound is a type of energy made by vibrations?
That's right, Liam. When an object vibrates, it causes air particles to move. These particles bump into other particles, causing them to vibrate too. This makes a sound wave that continues until it loses energy or goes into our ears, making music.
Speaking of vibration, let's get some vibrational goodness in our ears with the Mirror Room song.
Before we kick off with the first challenge, here we have the ultimate EKC scientist, Mr. Wright, with some special important messages.
Good morning everyone. Welcome to East Kimberley College's Room 17 and 18 Assembly. This assembly is based on Science Week, and recently our students have been experiencing and experimenting all areas of this exciting, innovative and really important field. It was great to see so many families join us for last week's Athletics Carnival, and I wanted to thank everyone involved in this fantastic college and community event. Last week we farewelled Miss Bonner, and we wish her all the very best in her new role at Balcatta Senior High School. We are already in the second half of this term, and we have lots of learning and opportunities coming up over the next couple of weeks. So without any further delay, let's move on with today's assembly. Thank you.
Welcome back, viewers, to our science lab.
Our first challenge today is to see if our contestants can pick up a bottle of rice with just one pencil.
Just a pencil? No way, it can't be done.
Audience, we're asking you, do you think the contestants can lift a bottle of rice with just one pencil?
This challenge will prove to you that the pencil is mightier than the sword.
When we poke a pencil into a full bottle of rice with the right amount of force, it creates friction. This friction can sometimes be enough to hold a whole bottle of rice.
Right, so if I just poke this pencil in there and then lift... Oh, what happened there?
Hold on. When you insert the chopsticks into a bottle of packed rice, it takes up additional space inside the bottle. If you insert the pencil with enough force, the rice can't move easily into the neck of the bottle, and instead presses up against the sides of the bottle. This wedges the pencil in, and with the help of friction, the bottle can be lifted in midair.
Oh, so if I set the pencil too slow, the rice is able to move out of the way and into the neck, and there isn't enough friction to jam the pencil in.
That's right. Now back to our contestants.
The challenge today is to maneuver through the obstacle course while keeping the rice bottles held up by a pencil. After weaving all the rice bottles through the course, they must tip a tube of Mentos into a bottle of Coke. The winning team will be the first to create a sticky sweet explosion.
Let's cross outside to where the action is about to happen. The chase is on.
Fizzy drinks such as Coke are not only full of sugar but carbon dioxide too, which is what makes it bubbly. If you shake a bottle of Coke, some of the gas will come out of the solution and the bubbles will quickly rise to the top because air is less dense than water, pushing it out of the way, making it spray everywhere.
When you place an object into a fizzy drink, bubbles will immediately form on the surface of the object. This is called nucleation. Mentos work especially well for this because each Mentos has thousands of tiny bumpy pits on its surface. These all create nucleation sites where tiny carbon dioxide bubbles can form. When the Mentos sinks to the bottom of the bottle, the bubbles have much further to travel to the top, creating an explosive spraying event.
So what does this have to do with the friction science we are talking about in the rice bottle relay?
Well, nothing really. It just makes the race more exciting.
Speaking of sweet bubbly things, let's cut to Miss McKittrick.
She is bursting to present the merit certificate for the low primers.
I love science. But even better than science are the amazing students we have here at East Kimberley College. And I'd like to take some time out and recognise some of those students. The first student is Rex from room 10. For his improved writing, and Rex has been working hard on his writing. His increased focus has led to a dramatic improvement in both the amount of writing and the quality of his writing. It's great to see what he's able to produce when he puts his mind to it. Keep up the amazing work, Rex. We're very proud of you. Over to Alice from room 10B. For the amazing progress you have made in reading and writing. You're enthusiastic and keen to learn new things and are able to grasp concepts quickly and apply them in your work. The quality of your work is improving every day and you continue to strive to do your best. Well done and keep it up. Over to Kurt from room 4 for amazing progress in all areas. He's respectful and way he takes pride in the presentation of all of his work. He always tries his best and has a go at all new concepts. We love the way you come into the classroom with a cheery smile every day. You brighten our classroom. Keep up the fantastic work, Kurt. To Ruby from room 1 for always trying her hardest in everything she does. She is a kind and caring class member who's always willing to help others. Ruby is a great role model for her peers. Well done, Ruby. To Dylan from room 2 for his amazing improvement in maths this term. Dylan increased both his addition and subtraction scores in our recent assessment. Wowzers! He eagerly participates in our maths daily reviews and is becoming quicker at recalling doubles, friends of 20 and skip counting. Keep up your fantastic attitude and effort. To Rory from room 7 for his outstanding improvement in handwriting this term. You are taking your time to ensure that you're producing your best work. Keep it up, Rory. And last but certainly not least, to Ella from room 8 for her outstanding results in reading this term. Ella has continued to make fantastic progress in both decoding and comprehension of texts and was even able to decode over 90 nonsense words in a minute. What an incredible achievement, Ella. Your hard work and determination is admirable. Keep reaching for the stars, Ella. We're so proud of you. Oh no, what's that noise? I just heard an explosion. What's happening in room 17 and 18? I need to go.
Welcome back to our next exciting challenge, the pasta scene float.
Here teams must create a perfectly shaped floating vessel to hold maximum numbers of marbles.
The Crazy Crocs are in the lead. Let's see if we can keep it that way. So the bottom is going to be thick and the walls are going to be basically we're not going to
get half of it so it doesn't sink to the bottom, and so
Einstein Piper, that was close. So correct me if I'm wrong, but when the plasticine is in a ball, it sinks, and when it is in a different shape, like a boat or a cup, it floats. How bizarre. That's correct, Elsie. This is because gravity pulls the plasticine down with a force that is equal to the weight of the plasticine. At the same time, buoyant force pushes the plasticine upwards with the same force and same weight of the water, which pushes aside or displaced. So when the plasticine is a wider shape, the water that is being pushed aside is more than the weight of the plasticine, right? Exactly. That's why big, heavy ships float on water. It's the same science. Fascinating.
Watertight race at this point, Cody. It could be anyone's game. While the contestants are charging up for their next challenge, Mr. Sean will announce the merit certificate recipients for the upper primary.
Mr. Sean, come down!
Alright, hello girls and boys, it's Dr. Sean here. We are here with our fantastic episode of Merit Certificates for Lab, Crocs and Cats. Let's kick it off this morning. Alright, our first student who's been doing fantastic work in the school is Alicia. This is Year 3, Room 13. For always working efficiently to complete tasks. Alicia, you can always be counted on to complete any task on time. This term, it has been wonderful to see you pushing yourself. By independently reflecting on your work and looking for ways to improve before showing the teacher. Keep striving to be your best, Alicia. Our next student is Charmaine, and this is Year 3, Room 14. For the effort you have applied to your learning this semester, Charmaine, you consistently try your best to complete all set tasks. I love your enthusiasm and positive attitude during literacy data reviews. This love for learning is truly infectious and is having a flow-on effect to your peers around you. You are a superstar. Well done. Our next super certificate goes to Lee Sean, and this is Year 3, Room 5. For attempting more tasks independently and an improved attitude towards learning. Lee Sean, you have impressed everyone with your sounding out of unknown words and willingness to attempt writing activities. And your amazing dedication to home reading as well. Keep up the awesome work, Lee Sean. This one's for Maggie, and this is Year 3, Room 6. For such a positive attitude towards your learning. Maggie, you are always striving to do your best. And you show such enthusiasm in all classroom activities. You are a friend to everyone, and your help and encouragement of others is remarkable. Thanks for being such an amazing role model in Room 6, Maggie. This one's for Felicia, and this is Year 4, Room 11. For your improved work ethic. Philly, you have been working hard to improve your work and write in your neatest writing. I'm very proud of your efforts. Keep trying hard. Well done, Felicia. And this one's for William, and this is Year 4, Room 12. For your positive attitude and admirable determination to improve in reading this term. It has been fantastic to see you participating so enthusiastically in our daily reviews. Keep up the amazing work, William. This certificate is for Donald. This is Year 4, Room 12. For your commitment and improved focus in our daily reviews. You are listening intently, contributing to all aspects of the lesson, and have been working so hard. You've been working hard on your writing, and your determination to take on feedback is improving, and fantastic to see. Keep up the amazing work, Donald. This certificate goes to Ruby, and this is Year 4, Room 22. For your new enthusiasm towards learning. You are giving everything your absolute best and trying. Keep up this new attitude towards your learning, and you will reach new heights. Keep up the good work, Ruby. Well done. Our next student is Sania, and this is Year 5, Room 15. For always trying your best and having a positive attitude towards your own learning. Sania, you are a quiet, independent learner who cooperates beautifully with your peers in Room 15. You are a star. This one's for Larissa. This is Year 5, Room 16. For being such a breath of fresh air in our classroom. You are always positive and enthusiastic about learning and can always be counted on to contribute humorous and valued responses to class discussions. Your vibrant nature is contagious and you are a pleasure to teach. Keep it up, Larissa. This one's for Joshua, and this is Year 5, Room 17. For showing improved dedication, perseverance, and attentiveness in all aspects of your learning. Josh, you have made a huge effort to become more organised with your bookwork and participate more actively in class discussions, which has seen enormous improvements in your work. I am so proud of you for taking ownership over your own learning. Keep it up, Josh. You're a legend. This one's for Lila, and this is Year 5, Room 18. For your respectful and responsible participation in our assembly practice. Lila, you have really stepped up this week by demonstrating outstanding patience, initiative, and helpfulness in seeing our assembly item come together. I was particularly impressed with how willing you were to learn your lines quickly and present them confidently. Well done, Lila. Our next student is Rukai. This is Year 6, Room 20. For always trying your best and having such a diligent work ethic. Rukai, you take on all tasks assigned to you and consistently produce work of a high standard. I am very proud of your efforts. Keep it up. This student is Victor, and this is from Year 6, Room 19. For perseverance and improvements you have shown in literacy and numeracy. It's great to see you learn and take up opportunities to help your peers. Keep up the amazing work, Victor. Our last certificate for this week is Elvia. This is Year 6, Room 12. For your fantastic commitment to all learning tasks. You are always listening and contributing thoughtful responses to all learning areas. Your work ethic is to be admired, and your attention to detail with book presentation is impressive. It is great to have such a positive role model in Room 21. Keep up the great work. And that's our certificates for this presentation this week. Have a good week.
Welcome back to EKC Science Lab. We have another exciting challenge ahead, don't we, guys?
We most certainly do, Zara, and this one's sure to be a close one. Miss Cassie's Crocs and Miss Courtney's Cats are facing off in the ultimate science relay.
That's right. The team members are going through a series of scientific challenges, and the first team finished the last challenge will be the winner.
First up is the helium balloon challenge. The teams must use gravity to make the balloons hover at a specific height for 5 seconds by putting the perfect amount of plasticine on the balloon strings.
Wow, that sounds challenging. At the next stop, the teams must balance 3 eggs on salt, using the perfect amount to defy gravity and keep the eggs standing up.
The last step is the trickiest one, Martha. The team needs to pierce a bag full of water with not 1 but 2 sharp pencils without spilling any water.
What? How can that work?
Well, Ziploc bags are made of stretchy plastic called polymer. These have flexible molecules, so if you carefully poke a sharp pencil through the bag, the molecules flex around the pencils and create a seal that stops the water from spilling.
Wow, that sounds challenging. Sounds like things are going to get messy. Let's cross over the teams that are about to start the relay.
Sienna, what an exciting game so far. Scientifically speaking, who do you think is going to win today's challenge?
I'm not sure, Kobe. I'm going to have to phone a friend to answer that one. Mr. Tony, can I call you in to announce the winner of the Specialist Awards, please?
Good morning, primary school. It's Professor Hutchie here, and it's been Science Week, and I've seen a lot of people doing some pretty explosive science activities on the grounds. We've still got all our buildings, so that's good to hear. I'm here actually to present some merit awards for the specialist classes, and I'm actually missing a couple of specialist classes right now, but I'm sure you're all very special. I've got one here from Miss Nichols' Year 2 class, and it's Room 2, so congratulations. Room 2, you always come to the physical education with your hats, your sports shoes, your water bottle, your always positive attitude and amazing efforts, and on and off the sporting field. It's inspirational. Thank you all for always striving to do your best and keep being the superstars you are every day. Dream big, play hard, and always have fun. And that's from Miss Erin. And the second one that I have is from Miss McLean, it's to Miss McLean's Year 3 class, Room 13. For their exceptional focus during our clay unit this term. I suspect this might be art. They quickly mastered the hand building techniques needed to construct their clay chameleons. Students also worked together beautifully, reminding one another about clay processes and working hard to ensure the art room was spick and span before the next class arrived. Well done, champions. Well done, Room 13. And that was from Miss Boschhammer. Guys, have a great week, and we'll see you around the grounds. Signing off from Professor Hutchie.
Holy guacamole, it's head to head right now. Anthony!
It sure is, Paxton. We currently have a duel. It's all down to the final. The most nail-biting challenge yet, the Oobleck though.
Oobleck sounds messy. What's this all about?
It's simple really. Teams must throw Oobleck to each other. The team with the most glue in their jar when the timer sounds will be crowned the winners of the challenge.
Alrighty, for the win. Let's see what they've got.
Oh my golly gosh, I must say that glad that was me out there. What a close competition. I'm a little confused though. Please tell me why the minute the Oobleck was solid, the next minute it was a liquid.
Well, the reason for this is you apply force to the fluid. It becomes thicker and feels like a solid. If you stop applying force, it will become a runny fluid again.
Ah, I see. The runniness of the liquid is called viscosity, right?
That's right. The particles in the matter prefer a layer of fluids between them, but when squeezed together, friction takes place and makes the particles move like a solid.
Amazing. I can't wait to see the final results.
Me too.
Wow, what a challenge it's been. I wonder who's going to be champion.
Talking about champions, let Mrs. Wright present the Aussie of the Month.
Good morning, everyone. I have the pleasure today of presenting the Aussie of the Month, and this month the award goes to Temperance McChesney for being a kind, thoughtful member of Year 6. Tempy conducts herself with respect and maturity and approaches all relationships with empathy and compassion. Tempy always gives 110% and is a deserving recipient of our EKC Aussie of the Month. Well done, Tempy, and I'll be down in your classroom shortly to present you with your certificate and award. Thank you.
What a gripping competition it's been so far, Ewan. Speaking about competitions, we have recently celebrated the Faction Carnival at EKC. Let's cross over to a short news break from our faction captains to hear the results.
Last Thursday was the Athletics Carnival for East Kimberley College. It was such a fun-filled evening, enjoyed by all. Thank you to all the students, teachers, community members, parents and PNC that helped create such a successful event. Moving on to our faction captain champions.
Year 6 champion boy was Lenny Stevens. Runner-up champion boy Tyler Jackson. Champion girl Marika Carlton. Runner-up champion girl Natasha Pufka.
Year 5 champion boy was Bo Donovan. Runner-up boy was Kobe Jackson. Champion girl was Piper Stevens. Runner-up girl was Shikora Miller.
Year 4 champion boy was Hugh Croop. Runner-up champion boy Peter Magnate. Champion girl Mary Webster Trong. Runner-up champion girl Lainey Houston and Elsie Phillips.
Year 3 champion boy was Max Mason. Runner-up boy was Jack Murray. Champion girl was Ronnie Taylor. Runner-up girl was Susie McKay.
Year 2 champion boy was George Croot. Runner-up champion boys was Thomas Cook and Jasper Phillips. Champion girl was Bonnie McKay. Runner-up champion girl was Tanaya Nuri.
Year 1 champion boy was William Lapsley. Runner-up boy was Sharon McMahon. Champion girl was Maggie Garma. Runner-up girl was Shamaya Miller.
Well done to White Gum, who placed 4th, Boab, who placed 3rd, Poinciana, who placed 2nd. Congratulations to the winning faction, Ord.
Thank you for watching.
Now is the moment you've all been waiting for, the announcement of the EKC Science Week Lab Challenge. Who will it be? Miss Courtney's Cool Cats or Miss Cassie's Crazy Crocs? Drum roll, please.
The red team is 1,100. 500.
Miss Cassie Crazy Crocs have done it. Cool Cats, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Get set, go!
And that's a wrap for today's EKC Science Week Lab Challenge. Thank you for viewing.
We'll see you next time in the EKC Science Lab.